Hi everyone, I am Dr. Balaji Khanapuri from Radiology Charts. Today I am going to explain about heterotaxy. So let's start. There are different names for heterotaxy which are interchangeably used. Situs ambiguous and isomerism are commonly used, while uncommonly used names are Ewing-Mark syndrome, polyasplenia syndrome, and cardiosplenic syndrome. Now, I am going to explain about all terminologies. There are different meanings for different names. Heterotaxy. Hetero means different, taxi means arrangement. Likewise, isomerism. Iso means same, meros means turn. Situs ambiguous. Any situs other than situs solutus and situs inversus is called situs ambiguous. Now I will explain the normal anatomy of the heart. There are two chambers in our heart. Two are on left side and two are on right side. On the right side, there are two chambers, right ventricle and right atrium. There are two connections to right atrium. Those are inferior vena cava and superior vena cava. On the left side, there are two chambers, left ventricle and left atrium. There are four connections to left atrium. Those are four pulmonary veins. In the right atrium, there is SA node. Now we will discuss about right atrial isomerism. In right atrial isomerism, there is dominance of right side. Hence, left atrium is replaced by right atrium. So there is absence of left atrium. The connections to left atrium which is replaced by right atrium are absent. All pulmonary veins do not drain into left atrium. Therefore, there is anomalous pulmonary venous drainage. This occurs because of absence of left atrium. As there is dominance of right atrium in right atrial isomerism, there is an extra superior vena cava on the left side. So, there are two SVCs. As left atrium is replaced by right atrium and as right atrium is pyramid in shape, the replace left atrium by right atrium is also pyramid in shape. Therefore, both atrium are pyramid in shape. Bilateral superior vena cava, total anomalous pulmonary venous drainage, and the same pyramid shape in both atria occurs in right atrial isomerism. Now we will discuss about left atrial isomerism. In left atrial isomerism, right atrium is replaced by left atrium. Therefore, the superior vena cava and inferior vena cava which drains into right atrium will not properly drain into right atrium, which is replaced by left atrium. So, interrupted inferior vena cava occurs. This is one of the finding. As left atrium is finger-like, the right atrium replaced by left atrium is also finger-like. These are two main findings in left atrial isomerism and are very important. SA node, which is normally present in right atrium and is absent in left atrial isomerism, so there is a hard block. In visceral situs, in cross section of upper abdomen, vertical line divides plane into right and left side. Right sided structures include gallbladder, portal sinus, large part of liver, and inferior vena cava. Left-sided structures include descending aorta, stomach, and spleen. Normal cardiac situs is situs soletus. In situs soletus, cardiac apex is on left side, right ventricle is anterior, left atrium is posterior, and aorta is on left side of midline. This slide shows normal connections of all chambers of heart. Inferior vena cava and superior vena cava drains into right atrium, while SA node is present in wall of right atrium. Pulmonary veins drains into left atrium. Aorta and inferior vena cava are on left and right side of midline respectively. Now the question arises, are there any findings or prompters which can suspect isomerism? My answer is yes. These prompters are shown in slide. We will see it one by one. Heart and stomach on opposite sides. Complex cardiac malformation. Complete heart block or arrhythmia. Area behind heart. Abnormal veno-atrial connections. Central heart or mesocardia with central stomach and liver. And sixth one is intestinal malrotation. Whichever the isomerism is, heart and stomach should be on opposite side. There are three common situs that should be differentiated from each other. First one is situs soletus, that is normal situs. Second one is situs inversus. If you flip situs soletus, you will make image of situs inversus. In situs inversus, right ventricle is anterior, left atrium is posterior, and aorta is posterior to left atrium on same side of heart, and heart is on right side. Aorta goes with heart in situs inversus. Aorta is always on same side of cardiac apex in both situs soletus and situs inversus. Third one is situs ambiguous. Aorta goes with heart in situs inversus. Aorta is always on same side of cardiac apex in both situs soletus and inversus. But in situs ambiguous, aorta is on other side of cardiac apex. If descending aorta and cardiac apex are on opposite side, always think of isomerism. If anterior chamber is left ventricle, always think of corrected TGA and isomerism. We already learned that any situs other than situs soletus and situs inversus is situs ambiguous. Now, your antenna should go up after noting two findings. One is stomach and cardiac apex on opposite side. Second one is to label situs ambiguous. 2:1 heart block is noted in this image. Double barrel sign in area behind heart. When dilated vein seen on left side of aorta, it is dilated hemiazygous vein, while dilated vein on right side of aorta, it is dilated azygous vein. Due to interrupted inferior vena cava, venous return from lower body done by azygous and hemiazygous vein. C for aortic location on right or left side of midline. If it is present on same side of inferior vena cava, it is abnormal, called as juxtaposed inferior vena cava. If AVSD noted, then differentiate it whether it is balanced type or unbalanced type. If it is balanced type, it is in right atrial isomerism, while if it is unbalanced type, it is in left atrial isomerism. This is an example of left atrial isomerism where unbalanced type of AVSD is noted. There are two types of isomerism. First one is left atrial isomerism, second one is right atrial isomerism. Now we will see about left atrial isomerism. Left atrial isomerism is nothing but left atrial dominance where right atrium is replaced by left atrium. Means there are two left atria but absent right atrium. As right atrium is absent, the structures connected and inside right atrium are absent. So there is absence of inferior vena cava, called it as interrupted inferior vena cava, and absence of SA node, so there is heart block. Now we will see what is happening in abdominal visceral region. As there is absence of right side, that is dominance of left side. Left-sided structures are dominant. Polysplenia, right-sided structures are absent like IVC interruption and midline lever. Dilated azygous and hemiazygous in four-chamber view suggestive of interrupted IVC. This slide shows coronal plane of chest in left atrial isomerism and interrupted inferior vena cava, showing the azygous vein and descending aorta running parallel to each other. Color Doppler shows reverse direction of blood flow in azygous vein, that is towards the heart, and that in aorta, that is away from the heart. As we have discussed about all four findings, we are ready to diagnose left atrial isomerism. If any two of four findings are present, we can label confidently as left atrial isomerism. We will see about right atrial isomerism. In cardiac region, right atrial dominance. Both atria are right, so both atria are pyramidal in shape. Right atrial dominance shows extravasal on left side of pulmonary artery, suggestive of bilateral superior vena cava. Then absent left atrium. Connections to left atria are absent. Pulmonary veins are connected to left atrium, so pulmonary veins are not draining into left atrium. As pulmonary veins are not draining into left atrium but draining into anomalous region, it is called anomalous pulmonary venous drainage. Juxtapose inferior vena cava. IVC and aorta on same side of midline. What happened in abdominal visceral region? As there is absence of left side, that is prominence of right side, right-sided structures are dominant. 1. Aorta on right side of midline, suggestive of juxtapose IVC. And 2. Central lever. Right-sided structures are absent like asplenia. Normally, inferior vena cava is present on right side of midline, while aorta is present on left side of midline. Inferior vena cava is always on right side, right and anterolateral to aorta. In juxtaposed IVC, both IVC and aorta are on same side. In right atrial isomerism, both atria are pyramid shaped, while in left atrial isomerism, both atria are finger-like. Confluent non-draining vein into left atrium is noted behind left atrium and increase retrocardiac space, suggestive of anomalous pulmonary venous drainage. Balanced type of AVSD noted in right atrial isomerism. Common findings to diagnose right atrial isomerism are 1. Situs ambiguous, 2. Heart and stomach on opposite side, 3. Severe congenital heart disease like balanced AVSD, and fourth one is anomalous pulmonary venous drainage. Now see this table for comparison of isomerism. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. And if you have any doubts, please comment them in the comment section below.